Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. I'm Ron Nicoletti. We have 8 races to look at on Thursday afternoon. Let's quickly get to those track and weather conditions.
With some rain earlier today, we are sloppy on the main track and off the turf at Gulfstream Park West, overcast in the mid-80s. The first race today is 5 furlongs, originally scheduled for the turf, going to be run on the main track. It's a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races, or 3-year-olds.
Racing at Gulfstream West, and Shackelford Storm missed the start, 2 lengths. Good start for Jack of Diamonds, who moves through down at the rail and takes a 2-length lead from Monkey Money, who comes away second. West of Eden on the outside third with our Cat Daddy. Grubert is off the speed, racing ahead of Shackelford Storm, and the Presidential Lion drops back 7th and last as they take it to the far turn. Up front, the leader Jack of Diamonds by 2.5 with 3 furlongs to go. Monkey Money, the nearest pursuer, second. Our Cat Daddy on the outside third. Then it's Grubert, a length and a half in front of West of Eden. Down inside is Shackelford Storm, and still nothing from the Presidential Lion. They run past the quarter pole and they move to the top of the stretch, and up front it's still Jack of Diamonds trying to do it every step. To the attack, Monkey Money down the outside, and Our Cat Daddy coming on. West of Eden between horses, Shackelford Storm on the stand side. They've got to Jack of Diamonds, Monkey Money, and going on with it is Our Cat Daddy. These two, Monkey Money ahead in front. Our Cat Daddy one more time. Monkey Money digging in, and Monkey Money will win it. Our Cat Daddy second, Grubert is third, close for fourth in the first of the day.
The number 4, Monkey Money, for trainer Monty Thomas, ridden to victory by Leonel Reyes, takes the opener. Owner Martha Fisher pays $7.40 to win. Second race today is a 1 1/16 miles on the main track, claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward. 6 will go to post.
And they're off. From the rail, Bama Bound is sent along, but Chauvanis was quicker early, and Chauvanis takes the lead as they pass under the wire the first time. Storm Warnings on the outside, and Bama Bound at the rail. The 3 at the back are Tempieto, Fletcher is Golden, and Sandbrook Edge. They run into the first turn, and up front, Chauvanis gets a pretty easy lead. He leads it off the fence by a length and a quarter. Storm Warnings is racing a joint second alongside Bama Bound, then Tempieto. Fletcher is Golden is parked on his outside, and Sandbrook Edge and Edgar Zayas are last of all, but not far away, about 5.5 lengths from first to last as they roll into the backstretch. Chauvanis controls the pace and his own destiny. He leads by 2 lengths over Storm Warnings in second, and Bama Bound third for Rivaldo Santana. 2.5 lengths back to Fletcher is Golden alongside the veteran Tempieto, and still unhurried is Sandbrook Edge. No change in the plot as they race to the half-mile pole. Chauvanis has now bumped the margin to 3 lengths. Racing in second position now is Bama Bound, as Storm Warnings has lost a couple of spots. He's plummeted to last as Tempieto moves into third. From the outside, and Sandbrook Edge is now fourth. Then it's back to Fletcher is Golden, and Storm Warnings is now last. They swing around the far turn, 3 furlongs left to go. Chauvanis has been in front from the outset and leads it at the 5/16, a length and a half. Bama Bound trying to get to him from second, working 4 ahead of Tempieto in third with a 1/4 mile left to go. The 2 betting choices have it to themselves at the top of the stretch. Chauvanis maintains the lead. He's asked to quicken for the first time, and on the outside, Bama Bound issues the challenge from second, and a good challenge it is with 1/8 mile to go. Chauvanis put to pressure. Bama Bound draws right up alongside. These two, Chauvanis on the inside, Bama Bound on the outside. Bama Bound puts ahead in front, Chauvanis right back at him. Bama Bound, Chauvanis coming back, Bama Bound. Bama Bound up to win it, Chauvanis second, Tempieto third, then Fletcher is Golden.
The number 1, Bama Bound, on the big class strap, got it done at a short price. Rivaldo Santana, another win today. Owned and trained by Angel Quiroz, paid $5 to win. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Our third race today is a maiden claiming 5.5 furlongs on the main track For the fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. Little Florentina, step slow. Flying Queen, a step quick and goes out looking for the early lead. Hostile but Otham showing speed. And here's the first timer, Wiggle It, Jiggle It, driving to challenge. And Wiggle It, Jiggle It, and Tyler Gaffleon will take the lead in the run down the backstretch. Flying Queen on the outside is second. The Hostile but Awesome third. Candy Sue is fourth. Then Little Florentina flying to star on the inside with Peaceful Warrior Girl. And Charming Hostess is left behind last as they take it around the far turn. They go to the 3 furlong point. Wiggle It, Jiggle It, leads it 3/4 of a length, now extends to a length and a quarter. Racing in second is Flying Queen, 2.5 lengths back to Hostile but Awesome and Little Florentina with an inside lane. So they fly around the far turn at the quarter-mile pole. Wiggle It, Jiggle It, comes off the turn with the lead. On the outside, and Flying Queen second, running on is Little Florentina with 3/16 to go. Wiggle It, Jiggle It, minus the sulky at the furlong grounds with a 4-length lead. On the outside, Flying Queen is second toward the inside and Peaceful Warrior Girl, but the thoroughbred version of Wiggle It, Jiggle It is kicking clear. Wiggle It, Jiggle It debuts an easy winner, wrapped up in the end by 4. Flying Queen second, Peaceful Warrior Girl third, Charming Hostess finished fourth.
And it's the number 6 first-time starter, Wiggle It, Jiggle It. No, not that famous trotter, Wiggle It, Jiggle It, but this one trained by Jorge Delgado, owned by Olympio Stables, and ridden to victory by Tyler Gaffleon. Fourth race today, 1 1/16 on the turf to be run on the main track, a claiming event for the 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. From the outside, Pickett's quarter was away well. At the rail, Dizzy Gillespie moves to challenge. Shuffled back a bit was Modern Tale. Taking over third is Regal Force. The veteran Bingo, Bango Bongo settles into stride at the back of the field as they charge to the first turn. Up front, Daryl Holland and Dizzy Gillespie call the shots with a length and a half to work with. On the outside and second is Pickett's corner. Down inside third, Regal Force. Hugo Sanchez has Modern Tale racing in fourth in the 2-path and about 3.5 lengths off the lead. And he works 2.5 clear of the trailer. Bingo, Bango, Bongo. Less than 6 furlongs to run as they roll into the backstretch. Dizzy Gillespie leads 3/4 of a length. Pickett's corner in a flanking roll while second. 2 lengths back to Modern Tale in third. Regal Force at the inside is now fourth. And still nothing from Bingo, Bango, Bongo. Less than 5 furlongs to run. They run to the half-mile pole. Dizzy Gillespie's at a hassle-free lead. Now at the half-mile pole, 2 on top. Pickett's corner is second. Regal Force is third. Modern Tale is now fourth. And back to fifth is still Bingo, Bango, Bongo. They swing around the far turn. Dizzy Gillespie, 2.5 on top. Pickett's corner and Regal Force together, second and third. Modern Tale tries to make ground from fourth. And Jesus Rio starts to fire up Bingo, Bango, Bongo, last of the 5, as they run to the top of the stretch. Dizzy Gillespie, yet to be headed, still leads by 2.5. Bingo, Bango, Bongo in the orange colors, swung to the center. In between horses, and now coming on is Modern Tale. Regal Force cuts the corner, completely up for grabs. And on the outside, Bingo, Bango, Bongo is charging hard toward the inside, and Regal Force from between horses, Dizzy Gillespie. These 3 go on. Dizzy Gillespie and Regal Force the top 2. Bingo, Bango, Bongo on the outside. 3 chances. Dizzy Gillespie still fighting. Dizzy Gillespie will win it. Second, Regal Force. Third, Bingo, Bango, Bongo. Then Modern Tale and Pickett's corner.
Number 3, Dizzy Gillespie pulls the mile at upset. Trained by Yvonne Belsour, ridden to victory by Daryl Holland, and owned by Bruno Schickendans. Paid $9.60. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Fifth race today is 5.5 furlongs on the main track, a claiming race for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. Last in, first out, Cowtown Spirit fires to the front. Starship Reina moves up to take second from Did Not Mean It, who will land third. Then Melody Pomeroy in motions first, and the gray Smoke in the Bottle is left behind last as they race to the half-mile mark. Up front, Cowtown Spirit by a length. Starship Reina second, Did Not Mean It third. Melody Pomeroy alongside an improving run from motions first, and 5 to the trailer Smoke in the Bottle. They round the far turn. Cowtown Spirit left alone up front at the 3 furlong point with a length and a half lead. Into the 2 path comes the second choice, Starship Reina second, Did Not Mean It third. Melody Pomeroy scrubbed on from fourth under Manny Aguilar, not gaining any ground, nor is motions first, and Smoke in the Bottle is trailed throughout as they run to the top of the stretch. Cowtown Spirit now confronted by Starship Reina on the outside. These two shoulder to shoulder for the final furlong. Starship Reina puts ahead in front. Cowtown Spirit battles right back, and now Cowtown Spirit is in front again. Starship Reina is going to take another surge on the outside. Cowtown Spirit digging in. Starship Reina's out of time. Cowtown Spirit will win it. Starship Reina's second, third was Did Not Mean It, then Smoke in the Bottle.
The favorite held on. Number 7, Cowtown Spirit, makes it 2 for 2 off the claim for trainer Victor Barbosa Jr. This one owned by Atlantis Service Tools CA Inc. and ridden by Emisale Jaramillo. $3.40 to win. Sixth race today is 5 furlongs, originally scheduled for the turf to be run on the main track. An allowance optional claiming for state-bred 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. Flings Express, the gray, begins well. Down toward the inside, Federal Reserve has speed. In between horses, Zeus Odin comes away in the top flight. He'll land third, followed by Calling Disco and Nick the Card Shark. And Our Boss is last of all with less than half a mile to go. On the outside, and Blings Express working hard to try to get a clear lead. He leads now by a length. Toward the inside, Federal Reserve is second at the 3 furlong point, ahead of Zeus Odin in third. On the outside, and Nick the Card Shark from fourth. Calling Disco looks for racing room. He's fifth at the 5/16. Now he moves up to be fourth, and 4 clear of Our Boss. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. They move to the top of the stretch. Blings Express off the top of the turn leads it by 2.5. Zeus Odin is second, swung to the center. Calling Disco with Nick the Card Shark. There's an eighth of a mile to go, and the veteran campaigner Blings Express still well clear, and he has no dangers. Blings Express inside the final 16th of a mile en route to another victory. Blings Express in front. Nick the Card Shark second, Calling Disco third, Federal Reserve fourth.
And the favorite 3, Blings Express, took advantage of the wet track today. It's another win for jockey Emisale Jaramillo, Ralph Zadie the trainer, and owned by Averill Racing LLC and CCF Racing Stable LLC. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
7th race today is 1 mile on the main track, and allowance optional claiming for 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. Ma Guapo away well. Jaden's Best is sent along to try to get the early lead, and Zipping is taken in hand by Medina, but he moves through down toward the inside as they charge to the first turn. Piloting sits the trip while a bit wide, and Grey Bow does his best running later. He's last of the 5 as they round that first turn. Mal Guapo has the lead. He leads a half a length. Jaden's Best on the outside. He's keeping him honest in second. Zipping tucks in third with piloting on his outside. And 4 to Gray Bow. They leave the turn and straighten out for the run up the backstretch. In stride up front, it's Mal Guapo on the inside and Jaden's Best on the outside. Their heads apart. Piloting is now 3 wide at the 5 furlong point, working ahead of Zipping, who's 4th and down toward the inside, and 2.5 to Gray Bow. They make their way to the final half mile of the contest, and Mal Guapo has the lead a half a length. Jaden's Best now asked to quicken a bit second. Piloting is third. Zipping's had a great run of it if good enough. He's 4th down toward the inside, and 4 ahead of Gray Bow's yet to get underway as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs left to run. Mal Guapo has the lead by a neck. Jaden's Best is second. Toward the outside and third is Piloting. Down inside, waiting for room is 4th is Zipping, and then Gray Bow. They run to the top of the stretch. Jaden's Best is the first to give way. Mal Guapo now leads by a length and a half. Zipping on the inside tries to thread the needle on the outside and Piloting with Gray Bow from last. 3/16 to go. Mal Guapo tackled by Zipping, who zips through on the inside, and Zipping now clears by 2. Mal Guapo is second, but this one's over. Perfect trip from Abby Medina on Zipping, and Zipping kicking away. It's Zipping to win it and win it easily by 5.5. Second, Mal Guapo. Gray Bow does some work to get third ahead of Piloting and Jaden's Best.
And number 2, Zipping, wins for fun at 6-5. He paid $4.40 to win. Ridden to victory by Abby Medina, trained by Roger Lauren, and owned by Lauren Stable. The 8th and final race today, originally scheduled for 7.5 furlongs on the turf to be run at 7 furlongs on the main track, is a maiden claiming for the 2-year-olds.
And runners on. From between horses, AP Doro wins the starters. Galleguin moving up the challenge, and El Guerrero has speed from down toward the rail. These 3 work 4 lengths ahead of the Chanchi. Then on the inside and second last is Cape Marco Drive, and the Real Ralph is last of all as they run out of the chute. Up front, El Guerrero Azteca with an inside position leads a length and a quarter. Galleguin is second. AP Doro is third for Jose Alvarez, working well clear of Cape Marco Drive, who's racing with his head up a bit. On the outside in the Chanchi and not keeping up at all is the Real Ralph. He's a long way behind. They pass the half mile and move to the far turn. Up front, El Guerrero Azteca by a length and a quarter. AP Doro is second. Galleguin is now asked to quicken by Sarmiento, not doing it third. Gap of 2.5 to Cape Marco Drive, then the Chanchi, and forget about the Real Ralph. Around the far turn they go. El Guerrero Azteca with a narrow lead. AP Doro launching the attack on the outside second. 4 lengths back to the inside and Cape Marco Drive third, followed by the Chanchi and El Guerrero on the inside. Galleguin. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. AP Doro comes away with the lead, now moves away by 2. El Guerrero Azteca is second, swung to the center, and Cape Marco Drive continuing to move forward with an 1/8 mile left to go. AP Doro now has a 2.5 length lead. Cape Marco Drive the only one with a chance, then El Guerrero Azteca, but through deep stretch, it's AP Doro, his second start, a winning one. AP Doro and Jose Alvarez stride clear to win it by 4 lengths. It's going to be very close for second, too close to call between El Guerrero Azteca and Cape Marco Drive, and 4th was the Chanchi.
Number 4, AP Doro, survives the objection in the last race, ridden to victory by Jose Alvarez, won by open lengths for trainer Dennis Ward, and owned by Ridden Jack Racing and David F. Kegley, paid $8.40 to win. The late pick 5 paid $172.70 for 5 of 5. 6 of 6 in the Rainbow Six paid $2,643.24. There's a carryover into Friday's card of $5,618.94.
And that wraps up Thursday's action. Remember, Friday, another 8-race card with our first race post at 1:15 p.m. Hope to see you over at Gulfstream Park West.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.